Welcome to France and UK. Numismatics rare copper and golden shade coins, selling for huge dollars today. Welcome to the world of treasure, history, and high-value collectibles. Today, we take you on a journey through the fascinating numismatic treasures of France and the United Kingdom, where rare copper and golden shade coins are making headlines on the global auction stage. These coins aren't just currency anymore, they're trusted treasure coins with rich history, stunning beauty, and jaw-dropping values in today's dollar market. Let's dive deep into what makes these coins so special and why collectors are paying big. First stop, France, the land of elegance, revolution, and rare coins. French numismatic history is filled with remarkable pieces. One of the standout categories includes coins with copper and golden tones, often minted during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. First up, French coin from 1963 be a hidden numismatic treasure? You'd be surprised how even a coin in bad condition can command massive attention in today's auction market, and yes, we're talking big dollars. The France 20 centimes coin of 1963 is a small yet historically rich coin that belongs to the Fourth Republic coinage system. Minted in the Monnaie de Paris, this coin features Mariana, symbol of the French Republic, proudly wearing a Phrygian cap, representing liberty and reason. The reverse side displays the denomination 20 centimes surrounded by wheat stalks and the year 1963. It may look like just another French coin, but trust me, there's much more value beneath its faded surface. Now here's the twist: the golden and black shade of this 1963 centimes isn't ordinary. Over decades, environmental exposure, oxidation, and rare toning effects have given many examples a dark, almost mysterious patina in the world of numismatics. Unique colorations can raise the stakes, especially when collectors seek visually striking and historically rich pieces. Even in bad condition, scratched, worn, or discolored, this coin can still stand out. And that's exactly what happened at recent auctions. Let's talk money. This 1963 France 20 centimes coin in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch around $2,504,000. But here's where it gets exciting. Coins with rare coloration, unusual aging, or provenance from notable collections have sold for hundreds, even thousands, sometimes even more, depending on the demand, bidding wars, and collector interest. Recently, a worn but beautifully patinated version of this exact coin was sold in an online auction for over $3,505,000. Not because it was in great shape, but because of its unique tone and historic relevance. It's what we call a trust treasure in the collector's world. Collectors are not just looking for shiny coins. They want stories, they want character. And this 1963 coin delivers both. The coin marks a time of political change in France, leading to the transition from the Fourth to the Fifth Republic. Its affordable starting price, combined with its vintage charm, makes it perfect for both beginner collectors and seasoned investors. And the unique shades golden, mixed with black, add a dramatic flair that's impossible to replicate. Does it have unusual toning? Is the date clearly visible? Does it feel historically valuable? If yes, consider getting it appraised by a certified numismatist. You might be holding a small fortune. Online auction platforms like eBay, Katawiki, and Numisbits regularly list French coins from the 1960s, a 1963 20 centimes with strong demand can start from $5,004,000. But bidding can push it to $6,003,000. or more, especially with unique coloration or if it's described with detailed numismatic interest. Next up, the France 20 centimes 1978 coin. At first glance, this isn't just any old coin. Look at that golden shiny shade, it's simply mesmerizing. This 20 centimes coin from 1978 is more than just currency. It's a piece of history preserved in excellent condition. And if you're wondering, is this coin really valuable? Well, you're about to find out why collectors around the world are chasing after it right now, driving its market value into big dollars. Let's rewind to 1978. France was transitioning economically and culturally. The 20 centimes coin was part of the French franc system, a vital piece of daily commerce, but unlike the mass-produced coins we see today. This 1978 edition carries a numismatic charm. Its design reflects French artistry, classic, elegant, and rich in symbolism. The coin's golden tone, caused by the specific copper-nickel alloy used, gives it a lustrous appearance that truly stands out. So, what makes this coin so special? First, the condition. We're talking about coins in excellent, near-mint condition with that golden shine perfectly preserved. This is rare for a coin over 40 years old, especially one that was once in everyday circulation. Collectors value coins that have minimal scratches, no discoloration, and sharp details. And the 1978 20 centimes fits this perfectly. That's why it's trusted as a high-quality treasure coin in the numismatic community. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Over the past few years, the France 20 centimes 1978 coin has been making waves at auctions worldwide. Prices are climbing, and it's becoming one of the most sought-after coins from the late 20th century. In excellent condition, some of these coins have sold for several hundred, even over $1,000. That's right, a small coin, once worth just a fraction of a dollar, now commands big values in today's market. So if you're a collector or even a first-time investor in coins, here's what you need to keep in mind. Always check for the coin's condition, shine, and authenticity. The golden shiny shade of the 1978 20 centimes is a telltale sign of quality. And don't forget to store your coins properly. Avoid humidity, excessive handling, or exposure to sunlight, which can dull that beautiful finish. To wrap up, the France 20 centimes 1978 isn't just a piece of metal, it's a trusted treasure. Coin that's shining bright in today's auction markets, commanding serious respect and serious dollars. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your collection, this coin is definitely one to watch. Next up, the France 20 centimes coin from 1985. Not just any ordinary coin, but one with a golden shiny shade, excellent condition, and a truly high-quality finish that collectors around the world are beginning to chase after. Could this small French coin be a big money treasure? Let's find out. Before we talk about dollars and market action, let's rewind the clock for a moment. The 20 centimes coin of France, minted in 1985, was part of the Fifth Republic coinage, designed by the legendary engraver Oscar Rodi. The reverse proudly features the denomination 20 centimes, surrounded by the words Liberté Égalité Fraternité, which means liberty, equality, fraternity, and on the obverse the graceful depiction of La Semeuse, or the sower, walking confidently as she spreads seeds of prosperity. Now, while these coins were mass-produced for circulation, only a small fraction have survived in mint state or brilliant, uncirculated condition, especially with a natural golden shine, caused by long-term preservation and environmental factors. Composition: aluminum bronze, diameter 23.5 millimeters, Weight 4.5 grams. Edge smooth. Design classic French elegance, golden tone, and unmatched balance. Now imagine holding one that glistens a golden shiny shade, untouched by time. No wear, no scratches, perfectly struck. Coins in such exceptional condition. Whether graded or raw instantly, catch the eyes of investors and collectors alike. While common circulated 20 centimes, 1985 coins trade for mere cents, those in superb condition, especially with lustrous shine and graded by authorities like NGC or PCGS as MS65 or higher have skyrocketed in value. Others, with extra eye appeal or limited flaws, were listed between $6,003,000 USD, especially from private collectors' vaults, and some rare perfect specimens, preserved with pristine clarity, are being valued by elite collectors in the $700, $4,000 range, depending on shine, rarity, and provenance. Condition: only a few remain in near-perfect quality after decades. Golden shine, unique visual that adds premium allure. Historical significance tied to the strong design of the French Republic. Low high-grade survival rate, most were used and worn out. Rising demand. French numismatics are on the rise in the global collector scene. So if you've got one of these coins in near-mint condition, you're not just holding pocket change, you might be holding a hidden gold mine. Whether you're investing or simply collecting, this coin is a small wonder with big potential. The France 20 centimes 1985 golden shiny coin in excellent condition is more than just a beautiful relic. It's a trustworthy treasure, a shining example of French minting excellence, and a rising star in the numismatic world. It's living proof that even a small coin can carry a big value in today's market, with some reaching thousands of dollars in rare cases. So check your collections, dig through your coin jars, and look out for that shiny golden 1985 centime. You never know, it might just change your life. First up, the UK 2 pence coin from 1971. A small copper coin that's making big waves in the auction world. The 2 pence coin was first introduced in 1971, the year the United Kingdom made the monumental switch from pounds, shillings, and pence to a fully decimalized currency system. This was no ordinary change. It was the beginning of a new monetary era, and this 2 pence coin, made of bronze and shining in its distinctive copper shade, became part of that historical transition. Issued in 1971, the first year of decimal coinage, made of 97% copper, giving it that classic, rich bronze copper tone. Displays the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. The reverse shows the badge of the Prince of Wales, a regal design with feathers and a coronet. And here's the thing, while millions were minted, not all of them have survived in good condition. That's why collectors today are turning their eyes toward high-quality examples, especially those with that vibrant copper shine. Over the last few years, the auction value of rare and well-preserved 1971 2 pence coins has been climbing. Why? Because collectors value condition, history, and originality. A coin in good to very fine condition with rich copper luster is now considered a trust treasure in numismatic circles. A stunning copper-toned 1971 2 pence sold for $2,005,000 on online platforms like eBay and Heritage Auctions. Uncirculated examples in mint condition are listed for over $3,005,000. Slabbed coins from reputable services like PCGS and NGC fetch even higher values, sometimes reaching $5 million for $1,000 or more, depending on visual appeal and rarity in that grade. And it's not just about the money. It's about the thrill of owning a genuine piece of British numismatic heritage that continues to grow in value. Now, you might be wondering, if millions were made, why is it rare? Most coins from 1971 were heavily circulated and have lost their copper shine. But a coin that's been well kept, with clean surfaces, sharp edges, and rich color, that's a collector's dream. And collectors don't just want any coin. They want one that tells a story coin that reflects the beginning of decimal Britain, the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, and the enduring strength of a well-crafted bronze alloy. If you're lucky enough to have one of these 1971 UK to new pence coins in your collection, bright copper bronze color with minimal wear, visible and sharp detail on both obverse and reverse, no major scratches, dings, or corrosion, verified grading from a reputable coin authority. And when you're ready to sell or auction it, go to trusted platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Great Collections. Get it graded if possible, because buyers pay premium prices for certified, high-grade coins. Next up, the UK to new pence. Coin from 1981, a coin that collectors now trust as a true treasure in the auction world. The UK to new pence coin was first introduced in 1971 as part of Britain's decimalisation, a massive shift in currency that saw the old pounds, shillings, and pence replaced with a decimal system. The new pence coin was made of bronze, a copper-based alloy, and was originally inscribed with the words new pence. Fast forward to 1981, the final year before the new pence wording was officially changed to just 2 pence in 1982. That makes the 1981 version the last of its kind, and it holds a unique place in the hearts of collectors. Now, you might be wondering what's so special about the 1981 to new pence coin. Well, let's talk about rarity, condition, and composition. First, rarity. While many coins were minted in 1981, high-quality and circulated copper-shaded examples are common today. Over the years, most were worn down in circulation, and only a few survived in good condition or better. Second, condition coins with a strong copper tone, good detail, and minimal scratches or discoloration are highly desirable to collectors. If your coin shines with that deep bronze luster, and the edges and lettering are crisp, you might have a treasured specimen. Finally, the composition made with a 97% copper alloy. These earlier coins carry a unique visual appeal. That classic copper glow sets it apart from later plated steel versions. In recent auctions, high quality 1981 UK to new pence coins in good to excellent condition have been selling for anywhere between $3,007,000 USD, depending on the level of preservation, copper brilliance, and beer interest. Some uncirculated or proof-like examples, those that show almost no wear and are kept in collector grade capsules, have demanded hundreds, even millions of dollars, especially when labeled by grading services like NGC or PCGS. Online platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and coin specialty sites have seen a spike in interest, particularly for copper-toned 1981 coins that still show full details and have that vintage luster. It's the final chapter of the new pence era. It's a symbol of tradition, showing Queen Elizabeth II's youthful portrait and the Prince of Wales badge, a reminder of British royalty and heritage. It's a trustworthy treasure, whether you found it in your old drawer or inherited it from a loved one. This coin carries a story and perhaps a fortune. So, do you own a 1981 UK to new pence coin with a brilliant copper shade in good condition? Take a closer look. You never know what seems like an ordinary coin could actually be your gateway to hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Remember, coin collecting is about history, passion, and opportunity. And the 1981 to new pence is a shining example of all three. Next up, the United Kingdom to pence coin from 1988, especially the ones in copper shade and dirty condition. At first glance, you might think this coin is just loose change, dirty, tarnished, and probably worthless, but what if I told you this seemingly ordinary coin has been turning heads in the numismatic auction world, selling for shockingly high values in dollars? The 1988 UK 2 pence coin was minted at a time when the Royal Mint was still transitioning and experimenting with materials, though primarily minted in bronze. Some examples aged differently due to environment and metal exposure. Over the decades, some coins developed a unique copper shade, making them stand out and highly collectible. Collectors call them trust treasure coins, pieces that look unworthy at first, but reveal their value with closer inspection. The dirty coppery tone adds character and a story. Many of these were forgotten in old jars or drawers, absorbing natural patina, and ironically becoming more valuable than the shiny ones. In recent numismatic auctions, examples of this: 19882 pence coin in copper shade and worn condition have shocked collectors by reaching values between $500, $4,000, depending on rarity, color tone, and historical marks. Some sellers label them as error coins or environmental toning variants, both of which increase desirability. But why 1988 in particular? This was a quiet year in UK coin history, no major redesigns, no commemorative issues. That's exactly what makes these coins fascinating. They flew under the radar. And now, the few surviving pieces in high quality, copper tone dirty form are being chased by collectors worldwide. Coins once considered junk have recently been listed and sold for hundreds, even thousands of US dollars. One particular example, described as to P1988 copper look dirty old coin. Rare UK treasure sold for nearly $3,007,000 on an international auction platform. Collectors are calling these coins urban relics, remnants of everyday life that now command extraordinary prices. In a world where everyone chases shiny coins and mint errors, this humble pence from 1988 is proof that beauty lies in imperfection. As of today, this coin continues to gain popularity across Europe, the US, and even in Asia. Coin lovers and investors alike are paying top dollar, hoping to catch one before they disappear into private collections. Do you have a 1988 to pence coin lying around? Check your drawers, jars, and old wallets. You might be sitting on a high-value dirty copper treasure. Be sure to get it appraised or even listed in a trusted auction house. Remember, in the world of numismatics, it's not always the shiniest coin that wins, it's the story, rarity, and uniqueness that make it priceless. And this UK to pence 1988 coin is writing its own legend in auction houses around the world. Next up, the 1998 UK to pence coined coin that might just be in your pocket, and yet could be worth far more than you expect. Let's first take a quick journey into history. The UK to pence coin was introduced in 1971 during the decimalization of British currency, made primarily from bronze until 1992, and later from copper-plated steel. The 1998 version often features a distinct copper hue, depending on its preservation and minting batch. The reverse side shows the iconic badge of the Prince of Wales, 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet, and the motto Ich diene, which means I serve. The obverse displays the timeless profile of Queen Elizabeth II. Designed by Ian Rank, broadly one of the most widely used portraits on British coins. It all comes down to condition, color, rarity in mint state, and collector demand. While millions of these coins were struck, finding one in good condition with its original copper shade intact, unfaded, untarnished, and with strong luster is becoming increasingly rare. Some of these coins were kept untouched, stored away by collectors, or forgotten in safes. When these pristine examples reappear today, especially with rich copper tones, collectors see them as hidden gems. This isn't just any to-be coin. This is what numismatists call a trust treasure coin, a trusted investment with historical significance and growing market value. In online auctions and numismatic marketplaces, highly graded or excellent condition, 1998 to pence coins have been listed and sold for values ranging from $2,500,000 USD, depending on rarity and visual appeal. Collectors in the United States, Canada, and across Europe are paying top dollar for specimens that are brilliant uncirculated, copper shade and original finish, or part of rare proof or mint sets. Some sellers have even reported buyers offering hundreds, even thousands of dollars for coins graded by NGC or PCGS as MS or gem uncirculated. In coin shows and auctions, these coins are turning heads not for their denomination, but for their condition and increasing scarcity. Mint year 1998. Condition minimal scratches, no rust, original color. Color copper shine or red-brown tone, a good indicator of low circulation. Edges and details, sharp lettering and defined portrait of the Queen. Weight test should weigh around 7.12 grams for genuine bronze. The UK to pence 1998. Coin is a perfect example of how everyday change can become extraordinary. Its rise in the auction market shows how condition, uniqueness, and timing all come together in numismatics. So if you find one with a beautiful copper shade and minimal wear, don't overlook it. It could fetch big dollars in the right collector circles. Keep your eyes open, check your change jars, and explore your old coin folders, because sometimes the real treasure is hiding in plain sight. Thanks for joining us on this coin adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed this look into the rare and rising world of collectible coins.